What to do with the y'all? It's your boy Derek coming at y'all with another video. Yeah, back at it again. This video right here, positive vibes, man, positive vibes. I remember I talked to y'all a little bit back about it's not like pushing over the edge, and it's not what you say, it's how you say it, or sometimes it could be it could be the biggest thing or the smallest thing that can tip and push somebody over the edge. You hear me? So, like, I just want to say positive vibes because I've been getting so much positive comments just coming my way. And I'm so thankful to have that because, like I said, a lot of negative comments, they get in my head. They get me thinking. I'm like, man, what is the point? And I know some of you guys be having them thoughts like, what is the point of sitting here doing all of this and, like, going through all this? And it's so much of a fight. Would it be easier if I just gave up? You know, those are some of the thoughts that I've had. And I know I don't want you guys to have those thoughts that do come across your mind because transitioning is a hard process. And I have so much on my plate. I'm telling you, it's Thanksgiving already. It ain't even Thanksgiving. You feel me? I got sides, appetizers, entrees, desserts. You feel me? And it's just ridiculous. Like, it's overwhelming. And that's how much of a plate I feel like I have because I'm working 2 jobs. I'm taking care of 2 kids, both my sisters. One's 17 and the other one's 12. They hair be just... Maybe I was tripping that time. But they hair be everywhere. Back on the topic of positive vibes, you feel me? Yes, I just gotta feel like I told y'all before in the part 1, I got a lot on my plate. So it feels good to hear that positive reassurance that everything is alright and you're doing a good job, you holding everything down, you feel me? It's just from people and them dropping, whether it's your inbox, however they want to reach you, you know what I mean, and let you know that what you got going on is going the right way. Then that just, it just keeps me going. Like, I love hearing that. Like, good job, bro. Good, you know what I mean? I see you doing your thing, taking care of your sisters. I see you doing your thing, swagging, doing 2 jobs, you feel me? And you're doing a hell of a good job taking care of 2 kids. You know what I mean? That's your fam, and we appreciate you stepping up, and not so many people can do it. So, you know what I mean? I love hearing that. Because when I be hearing things like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, like, I want to say 2 months ago, for that whole month, all I heard was, get a kid's back. You know what I mean? You don't need to be doing that. That's her job. Where's she at? Why she ain't doing it? And you shouldn't be trans. And you need to stop that. And that's not God's plan. Don't be doing crap like that. You need to stay what you is. I don't even know why you playing like you want to act because you know you is. I remember when you was a stud. You seemed like everything was cool. And just dumb shit like that, like, oh, you don't deserve to be a blue hat, and you not gonna make it and learn all these recipes. It's 130, and you can't obtain that. You need to just go ahead and get the kids back. Things ain't working out for you, and blah blah blah. And ends ain't meeting, but you just need to just let it go and just be done with it. That's what they were telling me, and like, I'm like, nah, you just don't call quits. Like, this ain't no video game where if your fucking Mario Kart just decided it wants to flip over and you just done with it all. No, you continue to, you don't cut the game off, you know what I mean? When you just feel like you've had enough, you continue to keep pushing and you make that stuff work. You don't just give it up just because some other person told you that you should. Like, nah, this is some shit, you feel me? And I'm all for a believer in once you start on something, you continue down that path and you continue to keep making it go until the end of it. You feel me? There's no reason to just call it quits just because things got rough. Like, you enjoy the end roll so much better from going through the tough times, you know what I mean? Just, you gotta let stuff just go and just happen, and that's just the way things are, you feel me? You can't just be settling out because shit got hard at one moment in time. That's, for all the people that tell you that, fuck them. Then I gotta also take in the mindset, and I be having a lot of shit going on in my brain. The people that was telling me to end it and give up and it ain't worth trying are people who were born with the better spoon in their mouth, silver spoon, you feel me? Were people that never really been through any hard times. What, you asked mommy for a video game and mommy told your ass no? Like, you know what I mean? What, she took away your phone for a couple of days? Like, that's your hardest struggle? I told my friend the other day, I was like, if half the people that told me no actually had to go through some of the crap that I went through, or any of us other people, I'm going to just say it like that because I wasn't trying to make it too much of a racist situation. I was just like, if they had to be in our shoes, suicide notes all across the board. Hands down, suicide notes all across the board. That should be rolling by fucking afternoon. You feel me? 12 o'clock, boom, boom. It's done and over with. We've been through a lot, and I hate to hear people say, like, oh, You know what I mean? I've been through what you know you haven't. Like, are you serious right now? Like, some of our lives may compare, and a lot of people have been through some things, and some people been through other things, but no, they're not going to be exactly the same, and what one person can handle, another one can't. You know what I mean? Like, that was one of the conversations that I was having. Like, you gonna try to sit here and tell me that your life is as hard as mine? Even though I agreed and I stepped up for the situation I'm in, your life is not hard. Like, you know what I mean? Nowhere compared to. And there's so much I can say about this topic, but I'm trying to be mindful of some people and not be disrespectful. And I don't want to seem like I'm coming off some type of racist or anything, because I like all people, shapes, sizes, colors, any sexual orientation you want to have. I'm not that's not me. You know what I mean? I don't judge. I don't care. Whatever you do is what you do. You know what I mean? And if I like you and I can click with you as a person or whatever, you know what I mean, then cool. But, like, I just don't like to hear people say things like as if they understand where I'm coming from, and they really don't. You know what I mean? They don't. And tell me that you've been in my shoes and you understand what I'm going through. No, you don't. Alright, so I'm about to take my shot. For some of y'all that are new to my channel, y'all have not witnessed me taking my shot. I kind of forgot to take it this week. I normally take it on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. So I'm about to take it right now, knock it out while I talk to y'all a little bit more. I take them in 3 ml syringes. I do not prefer to take them in these syringes. I prefer to take them in the 1 ml syringes. Comment down below how you feel about which syringe or whatever thing you take. These are the ones that the 1 mls. I have a jar that I put all my old needles in. This is one of my older ones. Comment below if you think that, like, I don't like the 3 mls because I'm only taking 0.75, so it doesn't make sense to have this big needle for that much of a shot. These right here are perfect because, I don't know if you guys can see, but there it is. I take all the way up to, like, right there. So it doesn't make sense. But tell me what you guys think, if you guys feel like I could be able to use the same syringe, insert my testosterone in it, and then just switch over to my, and then just inject myself with the new needle. So pretty much, here's the syringe right here. Obviously, I can't see on this one, but I would grab one that I could see. And this is my syringe, and I would pretty much just take off my new needle off the new one, put it onto the old one, and take my shot. How do you guys feel about that? If it's safe, if anybody knows if that's safe. If it's not, then I won't do it. Obviously, I won't do it this shot because I wouldn't be able to get a response that fast. But if you guys feel some type of way or have an opinion on it or whatever, let me know. And if it's safe, then I'll do it. I mean, obviously, I can still inject in the old needle. You know what I mean? In the old, look, I can still inject in the new syringe and use it because I put it on there. And I can still inject in the old syringe, the new syringe, and then if you guys say that it's okay for me to put my new needle on my old syringe, I will. And I'll just use that syringe to inject or to put it into my body. But when it comes to injecting the testosterone, the needles will always be new. The syringe will just be old. And I can inject the testosterone in the new needle, in the new syringe, but put it in my body in the old syringe. If that makes any sense to any of you fellow guys. Boom. Boom. So I have 1,000 of these pink ones, so I can inject the syringe out of the thing easily. Undo it on, just like that. Tighten it on there. Boom, boom, boom. My hair on my legs have grown so much. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Positive vibes, man. Like I said, it doesn't matter what nobody got to say. It's your life, you live it. Don't give it up for nobody else. I've heard a lot of negative comments, and sometimes it just makes me think, like, just give it up. And I'm just, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not giving up because you told me to. Like, come on, man. You don't have a hard life like I do. And even if my life isn't hard, giving up is not the way out. To get the way out is to basically just proceed through, take it on by storm, and accomplish it. That's the only way to get through a tough situation. I don't feel like giving up is the solution, because then what have you accomplished? You enjoy your success is like you enjoy your success off of going and accomplishing and coming through hard times. You know what I mean? Getting that all knocked out the way. How can you truly enjoy your success if you just gave up? There's nothing to enjoy, And I injected myself, and I forgot where I injected myself at. Because I was talking to y'all, which is cool. Knocked it out, you feel me? I don't remember where I gave myself the shot at. I know it was in my leg, but that means I didn't bleed. Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all listening to me, you know what I mean? Didn't want to hold y'all up for too long. Let y'all know exactly how I feel about this subject and a couple of other ones. Don't let nobody determine your fate. If you feel like it's something that you want to do, you stand by it. You do it. I'm just a Band-Aid anyway. Fuck it. You stand by it. Do what you got to do. Accomplish it. Get over it. And see your way through it. That's the only way that you feel like you've actually gotten anywhere. Nobody else can tell you anything else about what you got going on but yourself. Opinions are always good to have, and it's good to always hear what somebody else has to say or what they think about things. But it does not mean you have to listen to them. Period. Sometimes certain people just don't have your best interest at heart. They don't care about what you have to say. They don't care about what makes you better. None of that. Only thing about it is they self, and that's not cool. Sometimes you need somebody who has your best interest at heart to be able to walk you through the hard times that you go through. This is minoxidil. I pretty much put it in my hands, got it on my face. It smells strong. And minoxidil does have, or Rogaine does have minoxidil in it. That was Rogaine. Let me put a little bit of minoxidil on top. No, I do not use the whole 1 ml because I'll be having so much other stuff I put on there. Like the Rogaine already. This is the first, or maybe a couple other times I've used Rogaine and minoxidil at the same time. I normally do probably one during the day and the other one at night. Mix and match. And I also have this beard oil that I use. So I just take it, boom, boom. 1, 2. I'm gonna do 2 squirts. I got some other stuff. Minoxidil and Rogaine kind of dry my face out. So that kind of like oils it out. Keeps it from getting so dry to the point where I'm over there scratching a little bit. I don't have much hair, but the hair I do have, I kind of like, pinch it and make sure it's all evenly distributed in there and the rest of it. Put it in my hair, fuck it. I'm in this thing where I'm trying to let my hair grow out too. Let me see how that gets for me. So that is my update for y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe. Tell a friend, 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 tell a friend.